The Business Desk on Rolling Out TV.
Johnathan Rodgers was named CEO and president of TVOne in March 2003. Previously, Rodgers was president of Discovery Networks US for 6 years and was responsible for the programming, marketing, research, distribution, operations, and ad sales of the highly regarded television group, which included the Discovery Channel, TLC, Animal Planet, Discovery Kids, and the Travel Channel. Rolling Out TV got a chance to speak with the media mogul about the journey to his success, and we got it right here, exclusively on Rolling Out TV.
Hello, I'm Johnathan Rodgers, President and CEO of TVOne, and I'm here at the Trumpet Awards today, where I'm honored to be receiving a Trumpet Award. I've been in the television business over 30 years now. I grew up in East Oakland, California, went to the University of California at Berkeley, and then to graduate school at Stanford. Unlike a lot of other African Americans who start off in black media, I started off in general market media. I started working at Sports Illustrated, then moved over to Newsweek, and later to NBC and CBS, and then I went to black media. And what's great about that was by the time I got to black media, I was very experienced, so I really had a good idea of how to make a successful business. During my days in general market media, be it Sports Illustrated or NBC News, one of my great concerns were how we African Americans were portrayed. If there was a story on welfare, here we are. The story on crime, here we are. If there's a story about finance or success, we were never around. So it was my mission to help change that. And sometimes it would become even sad. I used to run a television operation in Chicago, and for whatever reason, if there was a little missing black girl from the South Side, no one seemed to care. A little white girl from the North Side, all of a sudden it's all over the newspapers and all over television. So it was my mission to change that, to make sure we were all treated the same, and that's why I'm happy to be at TVOne today.
With a black man in office now, how relevant is black media today?
Despite the fact that Barack Obama is now our president, we must remember that he's everybody's president. So as far as I'm concerned, you need the black media much today as we've ever needed it. The black media is here to super serve the African American community. We give voice to our community, but we also have our community's back. And what I find most ironic here in 2009 is not only we have the community's back, Mr. President, we have your back as well.
How does black media gain and maintain access to the White House?
What's great is that African Americans, we know each other. So before TVOne even started 5 years ago, we interviewed then Senator-elect Barack Obama. Why? Because he was part of our community and he was carrying out our mission. So we've known him forever, and what is interesting with white people, they know them, they're from the neighborhood, they know their cousins and everything else, but with a black president in the White House, he's us. So we have the same connections we've been denied for all those other years. So if we have an issue, we don't call the president, but I'll tell you what, we will call someone high up in the administration and we will get results. It's a real pleasure to have Barack Obama as our president. We got involved in the Obama campaign when in fact he was trailing Hillary Clinton in all the polls, and most surprising to me, he was trailing in the black vote as well. I sort of didn't understand it. We knew that the Clintons had been very good to the African American community, but we wanted to give Senator Obama a chance to make his case because we knew he wasn't well known. So we were able to do an interview with Roland Martin, an interview that won an NAACP Image Award, in which we asked the tough questions. Why you? Why now? And what do you say about the people who say you aren't black enough? We gave the now president the opportunity to feel comfortable talking just to us. He didn't have to filter what he said to us. So it was part of who we are at TVOne. What we do at TVOne is we celebrate African American culture and chronicle African American achievement. And his race for the presidency was all about that. So we were fortunate enough to go to Denver to cover the Democratic National Convention. We went to Chicago to cover election night. And then we were in Washington for Inauguration Day. And what I'm most proud of is during our DNC coverage, we had about 500,000 viewers. On election night, we had about 1 million. January 20th, we had 2 million. So thank you, America.
What does the future hold for black media?
You know, I think we're going to live in a multimedia world. I think television will be around for a long time because it is there and it's high def and it's exciting and it's entertaining. But the fact is we all have to pay attention to what's going on the web. TVOne is part of Radio One family. Radio One bought Black Planet, the largest African-American website. So at TVOne, through TVOneOnline.com, through BlackAmericaWeb.com, and through Black Planet, I think we're prepared to be on that platform as well as the television platform. Well, what's interesting is I'm not an advocate of anyone going into print anymore, neither newspapers or magazines. Those industries seem to be failing at the moment. But that's not to say we don't need the written word. It's just where do we display that written word? And I suggest it be on the web. A lot of people are going to be shocked when there's no newspapers or magazines. There's no news gathering, folks. Those are the people who actually go out there, make the phone calls, do the reporting, put the news in the newspapers and magazines that then the web steals. So the key is, if you're now starting off in the business, you become a news gatherer, but make the web your platform, not a newspaper or a magazine. What's interesting for me is that TVOne was designed to serve African American adults. With the election of Barack Obama, I think we're going to change our mission slightly to serving all adults, because it's important for us that mainstream America, non-black America, see us as we see ourselves. Let us pick our images. Let us pick our stories. Don't have some casting director in Hollywood decide what we look like, what we sound like, what we think. Dick Gregory, who's just a great American, says that he believes one of the reasons Barack Obama was elected president was that white America, for the first time during the presidential debates, saw a black man on TV for 90 minutes, and that black man didn't have a basketball, a football, a microphone, a musical instrument. He was able to show off his intellect. And guess what, America? We got a lot more Barack Obamas out there. Hi, it's Johnathan Rodgers, CEO of TVOne, and you're watching Rolling Out TV.